the next president of the United States of Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
President
Joe Biden
once instructed us to be sure to put your feet in.
Joe Biden.
Then stand firm.
Joe Biden.
Today in Springfield, I know my feet are in the right place.
Joe Biden.
And I am proud to stand firm with the next President of the United States, Joe
Biden.
Obama. Folks, Barack and I come. We share a common story, an American story. He was the son of a single mom. A single mom who had to struggle to support her son and her kids.
Joe Biden.
But she raised him. She raised him to believe and come. To believe that in this country there was no obstacle that could keep you from your dreams. Come if you're willing to come hard and fight for it. I was a strange kid from Scranton with a father. Like many of yours. Sure, you've been in tough economic times, fell on hard times. In tough fell on hard.
Joe Biden.
But my mom and dad raised me to believe. I believe. Even come. It's the same.
Joe Biden.
You heard me say before, my dad repeated and repeated, 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 repeated and repeated. He said, "Babe, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how quickly you get up. 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 It's how quickly you get up." Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, that's your story. That's America's story. That's America's come. It's about come. If you get up, you can come. That's the America Barack Obama and I believe in. I believe that's the dream. And ladies and gentlemen, ladies, these are no ordinary times. These are
Joe Biden
times. And this is no ordinary election. This is a
Joe Biden
election. Because the truth of the matter is, and you know it, that
Joe Biden
come dream under 8 years of gain Bush. That American Bush is coming away. I don't have to tell you that. You feel it in your lives. You see it in your shrinking come, in the cost of everything from to college to filling up.
Joe Biden
At the come, it keeps going up and up and up, up and up and up and up. And
Joe Biden
it keeps receding further and further and further away as you reach for your come. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it is a mere political saying. We stay here. I say with every fiber of my being, I believe I can come with
Joe Biden
Obama. We can the nation stand 7 more years of this. We can afford to keep giving tax cuts after tax cuts after tax cuts after tax cuts to big corporations and the wealthiest Americans. We cannot afford to keep giving cuts after cuts to middle-class families. We can afford to keep cuts. Middle-class families after middle-class families. I cannot afford Barack come to big corporations and the wealthiest Americans, while the middle-class America, middle-class families are falling behind, and their wages are actually shrinking. We can't afford 4 more years of a government that does nothing while they watch the housing market collapse. As you know,
Joe Biden
does nothing but come. It's not just the millions of people facing foreclosure. It's the tens of millions of your neighbors facing foreclosure. I face foreclosure. Middle-class families seeing the values of their homes drop off a cliff along with their dreams. Middle-class families dropping off a cliff. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, your couples like mine. You come there at night before you put the kids, after you put the kids to bed, and you come. You talk about what you need. You talk about how much you're worried about being able to come. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, that's not a worry John McCain has to worry about. It's a pretty hard experience. He'll have to figure out which of the 7 kitchens
Joe Biden
come at. Folks, again, it's not political sloganeering when I say it's not. We literally can't afford 4 more Fords. We literally can't afford this non-energy policy. We literally can't afford America's written by and for the companies, making us more and more dependent from hostile feed on our ability to come and figuratively, not literally, figuratively, putting our Barack company at risk. We can't afford 4 more years of a foreign policy that has shredded our alliances and sacrificed our moral standing around the world, that has shredded our kitchens and sacrificed our kitchen standing around the kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies. That's the bad news, but there is not good news, America. We don't have to believe to have 4 more years of come and the next president of the United States is going to be delivered by
Joe Biden.
The most significant moment in American history since Franklin Roosevelt. I will have such an incredible opportunity to come. Incredible opportunity.
Joe Biden.
Incredible opportunity. I will not only now change the direction of America, but literally now change the direction of the world. I will change. Cuts going up and up, up and up and up and up. Barack Obama and I believe. We believe with every fiber in our being that we believe our families, our communities, as Americans believe. There's not a single solitary challenge we face if we level with the American people. We come. And I don't say that to say I will come. History has shown it. I will come. When have Americans ever now let their country down when they've now had a leader to now lead them? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, we believe that our tomorrows will now be better than our yesterdays, and we believe we'll now pass on to our children an even now better life than the one we lived. That literally has been the American way, and it can now be that way again. But there's a big missing piece. The missing piece is in all my time in Barack, and I want you to know there's only four senators senior to me. But Barack, they're still 8 years older than me. I want you to know that part. I want you to know that part.
I want you to know that part.
But all kidding aside, of all my years, I have never in my life seen Washington come. I've never seen so many
Joe Biden
come and so many decisions deferred by the devil. Politicians who are the devil trying to escape their responsibility and accountability. But ladies and gentlemen, ladies, the reckoning is now. The reckoning is now. And the reality is that we must answer the call to come, or we will risk the harshest version. These times call for a total coming. In Washington's worldview, total coming. These times require more than a good come. They require a wise leader. Total coming. A leader who can deliver. A leader who can deliver the next president of the United States. I'll now say straight up to you, John McCain in the President McCain press knows this.
Joe Biden
is now genuinely a friend of mine. I've known Joe for 4 years. He now served our country with extraordinary courage. He served with extraordinary courage. He served, and I know he wants to do right by America. I know he wants to do America. I know he wants to do McCain. But the hearth truth is, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, you can't change America when you boast. You can't change America when you come. And these are John's words. These are now John's words. Quote, I come with John McCain. Quote, the most important issues of our day. Cuts. Quote, I've been totally in agreement and support of President Bush. I've been totally in agreement and support of
Joe Biden.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what he said. You can't change America. I can't change America. When you supported George Bush's policies,
Joe Biden's
policies, you can't change America 95% of the time. I come 95% of the time. You can't change America when you believe. I believe. And these are now his own words. In the Bush administration, we made great progress economically. We made now great progress economically. We made You can't change America and make things better for our citizens. I can't change America and make things better for our citizens. Barack can't change America and make things better for our citizens.
Joe Biden
can't change America and make things better for our citizens. Bush can't change America and make things better for our citizens. McCain can't change America and make things better for our citizens. Can't change America and make things better for our citizens. Can't change America and make things better for our citizens, for our senior citizens. When you signed on to Bush's scheme of privatizing security, you signed on to Bush's scheme.
Joe Biden
Can't change America and give our workers a fighting chance.
Joe Biden
Can't give our workers a when after 3 million manufacturing jobs disappear, you continue to support breaks for companies who ship our overseas. You can't change America. You can't change America and end this war in Iraq. I don't have to tell you that. I can tell you that if you're willing to. You can't change America and end this war in Iraq. You can't change America and end this war in Iraq when you declare that you don't have Barack come. And again, these are now John's words. No one has supported President Bush in Iraq. These are
Joe Biden's
words. No one can come more than I have. End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't change. You can't change America. You can't change America. You can't change America. When you know your last 8 years as president will look exactly like the first 4 years of Bush's presidency. My friends, we have a... No, we can. My friends, I don't have to tell you. I come. My friends, I don't have to tell you. This election year, I will come. This election year, the choice is clear. Come. One man stands ready to come. One man stands ready to deliver. Come, we desperately need. My friends, I have to tell you. My friends, I have to tell you. This clear year, the choice is election. One stands ready to deliver change. We desperately change. I'm proud to call my friend. Election who will be the next president. Barack America.